the Mindfulness of Anger exercise. Get in a comfortable position in your chair. Sit upright with your feet flat on the floor, your arms and legs uncrossed, and your hands resting in your lap. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Relax. Allow your body to rest without drifting off to sleep. Now bring your awareness to a recent situation where you felt anger. Really work to bring this experience into your full awareness and right into the room with you. Make it as real as possible. Continue to visualize the situation until you can really notice a wave of unpleasant changes sweeping over your body and mind. Allow yourself to connect with this experience. Relive every bit of it as best you can. Keep doing so until you're at a point where you feel taken over by feelings of anger and a strong desire to do something about it. Now go more deeply into this experience. Imagine that you have a large bubble wand like kids sometimes play with at the beach or in the park. Go ahead and fill the wand with soap, getting it ready to form a giant bubble. Then look within yourself and notice all the elements of the anger experience. Start by locating judgments and blaming thoughts. For each one, take your bubble wand and sweep it through. Trap each thought in a giant bubble. Then one by one, notice each thought in its bubble. Label each one as you watch it drift upward in the gentle breeze. There goes judging, blaming, criticizing. Keep watching as all of them go higher and higher until they're out of sight. Then take a few slow, deep breaths. Next, notice the physical sensations of anger in your body. Your heart pounding in your chest, feeling shaky, trembling hands, shortness of breath, feeling hot, feeling sick to your stomach. There's tension everywhere. You feel like exploding. As you feel impulses to respond, label them one at a time. There's my impulse to shout, make a fist, lash out, point my finger. Your task now is both simple and difficult. Do nothing. Sit with these sensations and impulses. Feel the restlessness of the energy in this situation. Sitting still and doing nothing is the last thing you want to do, and it's the wisest thing you can do. Say nothing. Do nothing. You want resolution now, and there isn't any. The energy of anger is like a big ocean wave. Continue to sit still with the energy you feel in this situation, and let the anger wave run its course. Watch as it peaks, staying strong and powerful for a while until it eventually loses force and breaks. Now gently return to the anger situation and take a final inventory. What are you left with? What do you see? There are probably only two things left. You still have the pain and hurt that fueled the anger to begin with. And you still have your values, although they might feel a bit bruised and beat up by the anger. First, turn your attention to the pain and hurt. Take a moment to observe that. Perhaps you can see hurt, fear, abandonment, loneliness, feelings of inadequacy, loss, guilt, or shame. There is no need to deny or hide these feelings. They are a part of you and belong to you, without being you or defining who you are. Just allow them to be, and see if you can make space for them. Treat them like an open wound. Take care of them by bringing kindness, care, and compassion to your experience and to this moment. Forgive yourself for burying and rejecting your pain for so long, for acting in ways to push it from view. If at any time you feel like stopping and stepping back to the anger, thank your mind for that option and simply return to your experience. If you notice judgment or resentment popping up again, place them into their own bubbles and let them go, floating upward. Now gently turn your attention to your values, which are close by. Which ones do you see? Pick one or two that are particularly important to you. Now ask yourself this important question. If anger and hurt stand between me and moving in the directions of those values, Am I willing to own them and still do what matters to me? If you're willing, anger will no longer be a barrier. Think of a situation where anger got in the way of acting in accordance with your values. Then go ahead and imagine yourself doing what you value in this situation while bringing your hurt and pain with you. That probably feels strong, and it will also feel vital because you're moving toward what you care about in life. You're exerting control where you truly have it. Take time to really connect with this concept. Feeling your anger, your hurt, and your pain while acting to promote your values is what it's all about. Then, when you're ready, gradually widen your attention to take in the sounds around you. Take a moment to resolve, to bring a sense of compassion and forgiveness into the present moment and to the rest of your day. Doing this exercise isn't easy. You may at first have problems taking the observer's perspective and bringing some kindness to this experience. Don't beat yourself up over this. Don't judge those difficulties as failures. Compassion doesn't require perfection. Just stay the course, be patient, and relax with yourself. Simply commit to doing the exercise again tomorrow and again the next day. Do the best you can. It's suggested that you continue to go over the same anger episode once a day until you can more readily adopt a wise mind perspective as you stay with the negative energy and hurt you feel. Then move on to different anger episodes and cycle through the same process. Continue practicing until you can stay with the bodily discomfort and hurt, with the compassion and the forgiveness, without judging. This will take weeks, not days, but the key is to stay on the path.